We've been here before, fighting the problems that fight back. But we can shift the status quo, because we see opportunities where others see obstacles. We're change makers and problem solvers, uniting over 1 million minds to address complex issues facing communities around the world, including yours. With passion and purpose, we've led the efforts to put an end to polio. Now eradication isn't just possible, it's plausible. Every day we're investing in a new generation of leaders so we can continue to provide access to clean water, tackle global health concerns, support education, and build the foundations of peace across borders. We're working together as partners and professionals while making friendships that last a lifetime. We're Rotary, and there's no limit to what we can do.
Every Rotary project anywhere in the world always started out with one person who had an idea. And then they were able to grow and develop that idea by getting other Rotarians engaged and using that powerful network of Rotary to really change the world.
I want to make a difference, and I see Rotary as being the best vehicle worldwide to be able to make a difference to the community as a citizen of the world.
It's always a blessing to give back what you have received. Rotary is just a sweet place to be. The fellowship, the ability to serve. It's not about how old you are or how much you have.
We don't have to be Prime Minister to lead our country. Even one Rotarian can do lots of things.
People want to feel involved, and that's how they feel that they're actually contributing and giving something back to the society.
Every Rotarian's needs are different. And if we don't know what their needs are, then how are we going to fulfill them?
Right after someone gets in Rotary, you have to start fostering the opportunity for them to take a leadership role, whether they choose to or whether the club chooses them to.
Leader is a role model of everybody.
If you've got the heart, you're going to take your club forward in some fashion. And that's what it's really all about, all of us working together.
Teaching, leading, and then transferring the responsibility of what we are doing to them. The rewards are huge. The satisfaction's enormous. I'm very proud to be a Rotarian.
Possibilities are all around us. Everywhere we look, we see opportunity. We see potential in unexpected places. And when we share our ideas with others, we know they'll see it too. And bring new perspectives, lend unique skills, and take action in the communities all around the world that we call home. When people come together, that's when real change happens. Like transforming an old bus to feed hungry children, or providing life-saving equipment to those who need it most. From fighting disease to rebuilding schools, we turn what we see into what we've done. We are people of action.
You're a Leewood. You know what that means?
We work hard and we give back.
You know, someday this apple tree will be bigger than I am. We're leaving the future behind today. You'll see.
Giving to Rotary's endowment ensures life-changing programs will benefit generations to come. Your legacy is Rotary's promise.
As Rotary, we often ask ourselves, how do we grow, personally, professionally, and organizationally? The answer is simple. To grow Rotary, we need more Rotary clubs. Let's use Anytown as an example. Anytown is a city of 100,000 people and home to one proud Rotary club. But there are hundreds of other people of action, just like us, who are uniquely qualified to become Rotary members. They share the same drive and represent the values and fundamentals of a Rotary member. So why aren't they members? Well, the current club meets on Monday. There are leaders in Anytown who can't meet on a Monday. By excluding this segment, the potential members in Anytown has shrunk. Now consider, what if the meeting is at noon on Monday? There are people who can meet on Monday, but can't meet at noon. So now we have a smaller audience for Rotary in Anytown. Of the remaining group, some aren't interested in a club with a sit-down lunch and speakers. They are passionate about service, but aren't interested in a traditional club experience. And that is okay. The Rotary Club of Anytown isn't doing anything wrong. It just doesn't appeal to particular segments of the community. And if we're going to thrive for years to come, we must adapt and embrace change. In Anytown, we have an opportunity to expand because potential members are everywhere. More than half of the eligible people are prospective Rotary members, waiting to make a bigger impact in their community. But what Rotary Club exists for them? If Anytown creates new clubs at new times and new places, the hidden potential for Rotary will be revealed. As people of action, we must broaden our reach and provide opportunities to all leaders in the community. Together, all of us can grow Rotary.
A single act of good can go a long way. It can cross oceans, cure disease, and create equality. As members of Rotary, we are people of action, and our actions have the power to speak loud and clear. We're changing lives through our vision and unwavering commitment to fighting disease and bringing hope to those who need it most. Rotary's progress in polio eradication is an enduring example of our success. Building a global infrastructure and activating a network of volunteers capable of connecting the right people and inspiring action. Leveraging that success and the power of partnership, our global grants provide access to equipment, training, education, and vaccinations to ensure safe births and keeping kids healthy. Rotary Club members unite to create a world where our disease prevention and treatment programs aren't just changing lives, they're saving lives, providing surgeries and health assessments through practical and compassionate treatment. We're educating families and mobilizing communities to treat illnesses and prevent disease, engaging local health workers, and working with partners with expertise in cancer, heart disease, and diabetes care. Your contribution to the Rotary Foundation keeps families connected to a world of good. Every gift is an action that speaks volumes across clinics, communities, and continents. Learn how you can support the cause that means the most to you.
Our connections make powerful things happen. uniting individuals and communities. We are Rotary. We are people of action. And together, we turn great ideas into reality by accessing our networks, our experience, and the best of ourselves to make a difference. Around the world, Rotary brings leaders together to build new friendships and to solve problems. Like in Austria, where generations work side by side to come up with innovative ways to build sustainable housing and community centers, everyone learning from each other. In India, volunteers run a mobile blood bank to help provide a steady blood supply for their local community. And in Taiwan, people are working hard to get vulnerable citizens the support and services they need. With over 1 million members, we know what people can do when they come together. In your backyard and around the world, there's power in our connections. Take action with us. Find out more at Rotary.org.
Our vision for the Rotary Foundation began 100 years ago. At Rotary's 1917 convention, President Arch Klump proposed an endowment for doing good in the world. His dream expanded the reach of Rotary far beyond the club. A contribution of $26.50 launched our foundation's endowment. A century later, we've spent more than $3 billion on humanitarian efforts worldwide.
Every Rotary project anywhere in the world always started out with one person who had an idea. And then they were able to grow and develop that idea by using that powerful network of Rotary to really change the world.
We are active. We are effective. We are really alive.
Our foundation has always been dedicated to improving lives. The first grant provided aid to disabled children. Today, we are on the verge of ending polio.
Et lorsque je vois une mère me sourire après avoir donné le vaccin à son enfant, cela comble ma journée de joie. Parce que j'ai la conviction que cet enfant ne sera jamais handicapé.
Without Rotary, this polio campaign wouldn't be anywhere. And the incredible effort that's been made from the very beginning is really unprecedented.
In the wake of a world war, we made a global impact by funding scholarships for international study. Today, we train the next generation of global peacemakers.
The Rotary Peace Fellowship takes people who have the desire to learn and gives them that opportunity.
Good intentions alone are not sufficient. This is one of the most important things an international organization like Rotary should do.
We all see this as a passion. We've got to do something for change. Not only for young people of today, but of tomorrow.
Rotary is dedicated to personal and professional connections, so we created Group Study Exchange to build international understanding. Today, our foundation supports vocational training teams around the globe.
You turn the dial until this color matches this color.
The VTT program allows people to bring specific skills to improve another country.
Rotarians wanted to broaden their impact, so our foundation began funding their projects. A decade later, we began supporting larger projects to address health, hunger, and other humanitarian needs. Today's large-scale grants are measurable and sustainable. They allow us to tackle humanity's greatest challenges. "100 years ago, Arch Klump had a vision. His vision has become our legacy.
The Rotary Foundation is a great tool to transform the world.
That's what Rotary is all about. Vision to see, faith to believe, and courage to act.
The Rotary Foundation. We are doing good in the world. Let's continue for the next 100 years.
A single act of good can go a long way. It can cross oceans and foster opportunity. As members of Rotary, we are people of action, and our actions have the power to speak loud and clear. We choose to see the world for what it could be. Through our commitment to advancing economic and community development around the world, we've seen its boundless potential firsthand. Thanks to Rotarians like you, we've seen the number of people living in poverty worldwide drop by more than 50% in the last 20 years. Our efforts are fostering entrepreneurship and economic self-sufficiency to create lasting change. We're altering outlooks and feeding communities in need and giving families a viable path out of poverty. With vocational training, mentorship, and access to well-paying jobs. We believe that effective humanitarian organizations operate at the intersection of commerce and cause, allowing us to channel community and worldwide resources that open new doors. Today, we invite you to see what's possible. Every gift is an action that speaks volumes. When we take action, we change the world. Learn how you can support the cause that means the most to you.
We are this close.
This close. We are this close. This close to making history.
This close.
We're this close. This close. We are this close.
We are this close.
This close.
This close to changing the world.
We are this close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease ever again.
We are this close to making history.
We are this close to ending polio.
We're this close to ending polio. We're this close. This close.
This close to ending polio.
This close.
We are this close to ending polio. All we need is you.
All we need is you.
All we need is you. It's you.
All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolio.org.
For over 100 years, Rotary members have taken action when challenges arise. We know what people can do when they come together and put others before themselves.
The team lead said they will continue the campaign to fight against the coronavirus.
Local Rotary clubs deliver food and supplies to people in need.
Strangers become friends, helping hands multiply, and problems turn into solutions. We are Rotary. We are people of action. Learn more at rotary.org/action.
Good morning, dear fellow Rotarians. Good morning, amazing people of action, people of great professional expertise and big, loving and generous hearts. Good morning, participants from outside the Rotary family, but who are eager to know us better and maybe, who knows, after today's forum, getting inspired with what Rotarians are doing worldwide for the better communities locally and internationally, and join our good deeds. One of these actions which we've been implementing is our committed fight against polio. And today we are this close to end this terrible disease and guarantee that not a single child will ever suffer from this terrible disease in the future. So now we are in the finishing line of our fight against polio, and with our contributions, we will end this disease once and for good. And being people of action, we see opportunities where others see obstacles. And even in these tough times of COVID pandemic, when the entire world seemed to stop and many plans and initiatives were suspended, we Rotarians didn't stop. We kept on moving forward with our service projects with augmented enthusiasm and commitment. And today's event is another proof of our active position in this world, being kept distant from one another due to the current safety rules. We are connected as never before, feeling each helping hand from around the world. And thank you for joining us today to participate in the first International Vocational Forum and to celebrate the Rotary Service, which is the Vocational Service Month in Rotary International in January. Seeing you all and knowing that you're all here, because we know that we have more than 300 registrants for our forum, really keeps us inspired and for even more good deeds worldwide. The forum official opening is due at 12, and its program will include several virtual venues, expo zones, one-on-one chatting rooms, so you'll have a lot of interaction activities as well. And for you to navigate easily in our virtual forum, not to be lost somehow and somewhere, now we're going to have the guided tour around our virtual venue of the International Forum. And here I'm very pleased and honored to hand over the virtual mic to the forum convener, past district governor, 2232, Mykola Steblanka, who is the charter president of Rotary E-Club of Ukraine, of which I'm very happy to be a member of. So you see that online is sort of our natural habitat. We feel quite comfortable here. So Mykola, hello, good morning.
Hello.
The floor is yours.
Hello, thank you, Tatiana. Dear fellow Rotarians, good morning for all our participants. Now we see that we have almost 100 participants right now, and also we broadcast our stream to the Facebook. Also, we have audience there on Facebook. So good morning for all. We are welcoming to the Rotary Vocational Forum, and also we are welcoming to the orientation sessions. I would like to tell you that you are on the right place right now, because yes, we are tired from the virtual events. We miss to meet each other in the offline, but right now, today, you will have a big possibility to use virtual event, not ordinary. There is lots of tools, there is lots of technical mechanism that you feel the real interactions, the real networking with another Rotarians. So, but the first step is we would like to show you the quick guide, the video tutorial for Forum in Commerce, please. So, I suppose, I hope you understand already that your information in your profile is very important for activity during this day, because your professional information, your contacts, your photo could be open for each person. And who knows, maybe during this day, on this forum, you will find partners, you will find some colleagues that will be interesting to network. And right now, we would like to present you some short, how to say, live guide. We would like, I will share my screen and I will show our forum and about, just a second, yes, and we'll show how to make activity on the forum and how to get the most right now and during this day. Please open the screen share. I will be a guide, but if you have some questions, I know you all already see on the right of screen the chat, even chat. If you have some questions about how to use this platform, please write here. I think we will have time to answer your questions. And right now we start. So this is the main page of the forum. On the left, you can see all different zones of the forum, 5 different zones. Actually, it's very similar as the LEAF conference, the LEAF, for example, Rotary Convention. There is main stage, there is sessions as a breakout rooms, there is expo area as house of friendship, and there is networking to have discussions one-to-one. So it's very, very similar to LEAF event. And let's see to the right about the chat. So you can write here the comments, the greetings for another Rotarian, etc. Also, you can take a part in the poll. We have the poll. We are very interested in what topics are you most interested today at our forum. Please take a part in this poll. Also, there is a list of registered people. So you can see all people. At the moment, we have more than 400 participants, and you can see the information about each participant. That's why we showed for you the first video, and we showed how important to complete your profile, because you can see the information about each participant. For example, Jean-Jacques Titon, past governor of District 1730, he's RP of Zone 13 also. Here is the description, what he's professional in. Also, you can schedule a meeting with Jean-Jacques during this forum, and also you can invite to private video call with participants. And you can do it the same with each participants on this forum. Let's go to next, our zone, stage zone. As you see, there is the LEAF. Just a second. You can see LEAF. You can see live streaming on this. I will go out because I think it's a echo effect. So this is the main zone of our streaming. We will have 2 plenary sessions. First, we'll start at 12 in 45 minutes. And please go to the stage when these plenary sessions will be live. Next zone, the session zones. What is this? This is the separate breakout rooms. If on the stage zone you can't use microphone and camera, you just will be watch and listen. But here you can go inside the discussion sessions. As you see, here you can share your audio and video and take a part in these sessions as participants, and you can take a part very active in these discussions. Also on the right top, you can see additional tab session. It means especially for this session will be their own chat. As you see, also already there is 2 comments, and there is people who are already came to these sessions. These sessions, we will announce about sessions. It will be at 2 p.m. So we go. We will have 4 discussion sessions. They will start at the same time. First session will be about how to not connect with Rotarians of same vocation in Ukrainian. The moderator will be Sergei Zavatsky, past governor. The second session will be how to connect with Rotarians of same vocation in Belarus. The moderator will be Alexander Bezberny, ICC National Coordinator for Belarus. Next session, professional development and mentorship. The moderator will be Gennady Kroychik, past governor. And the last session will be with the very interesting title, Business and Rotary or Rotary Mind Business. And the moderator, Alexander Shipka, the Business Council Board Chair. So please welcome to these sessions at 2 p.m. You can go in one session, take a part. If you would like, you can go out, go to the another sessions. So it's very, very similar to live event, to this, how to go, cross the breakouts at Rotary International Convention. Also, I would like to show a special session for Ukrainian Rotarians. Here is the session when right now it's a simultaneous interpretation in Ukrainian language. Now I will call to Ukrainian Rotarians by native language. Шановні ротарійці, якщо вам складно розуміти, що відбувається на основній сцені на англійській мові, будь ласка, заходьте на цю секцію. Коли ви сюди зайдете, ви почуєте одразу, ви одразу почуєте голос на наших... Ой, перепрошую. Ви одразу почуєте переклад українською, все, що відбувається ось тут, на стейджі. Отже, друзі, будь ласка, заходьте та приймати участь і в цій українській сесії. Окей, I will switch to English back. Next, very interesting tool. If you are very, very interesting to speak with each participant, you can use it by this tool. As you see, there is the button. Are you ready? When you click on this button, will appear your camera and will announce that you will connect with another person randomly to another person of participants. You will have 3 minutes to meet, to exchange information, to exchange contacts, and after 3 minutes, this session will close and will be open the next one with another participants, which will randomly appear in for your connection. For example, let's try. Maybe someone is here. We will try to speak with someone.
Let's see who is ready. I know
Yes.
that Rotarians are always ready for interaction, for networking, for some great initiatives. So that's sort of like speed Rotary dating, let's put it like this.
Yes.
So don't forget to press the button ready to have really some nice experience and meet your fellow Rotarians from around the world. Nobody's ready yet.
Not yet. I will try again.
Okay, dear participants, maybe just to show the way it looks like, let's do the testing. Are there any volunteers who are ready now? Somebody's ready, yeah?
Yes, we have someone. So there is the bottom connect. For example, hi, Herbert. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. So you are in our orientation sessions. You are our testing guy. It's very nice to meet you here on our forum. Please use this tool for next networking with another participants. Thank you. I will leave. As you see, there is the bottom leaf, and you can continue next networking. Okay, let's go to another zone. This title Expo, but we call this House of Vocations. You know, House of Friendship on Rotary International Convention, but on our forum, it's a House of Vocation. Why? Because there is 10 booths that represented Rotarians from our district, from Ukraine and Belarus, by their professional vocation, professional areas. You can go, for example, as you see, IT, industry, healthcare, law, media, agriculture, tourism, social activity, business consulting, manufacture and trade, education, financial and insurance services, real estate investment. So you can go to the booth, inside the booth. We will go to another one. For example, media. Let's go to the media. First, on the main screen, you can see the video introduction to this media industry. A special video about how media works in Ukraine. On the right, you can see the description about this in the industry. Also, as you see, event offer. Find the contacts of Rotarians under the video player. Please go down, and here you can find the contacts of Rotarians who represent media, creative, publishing, journalism, and marketing in District 2232. Name, the phone number, email, which club this person, what kind of business, and the position. Please go to each booth, or as you're interested, and go to this watch this contacts. Also, interesting tool. You can see the register interest. It means you can click on this button, and your request about that you registered interest go to the moderator of this booth. we will have the moderators for each our booth, and your request will receive your moderator that some participants is interested to this booth, and this moderator could contact to you directly to have discussions about this booth. And also in this expo area, in this house of vocations, we will have special time, 1.5 hours. It will be at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. When we will announce the working of this booth with moderators. It means that instead of this video, the moderator will open his camera. For example, as me, I'm a moderator of a media booth, and you can speak with the moderator by the live discussions. You don't have to register interest. This time 1.5 hour, you can discuss about this media publishing journalism right on this booth. I will leave. So I suppose it's that's all information what I would like to present. I would like also said that we have right now we have 103 participants on the forum. Also, we stream our stage broadcasting to the Facebook. We have there how many people we have there? 14 people. I would like to call to these people. Let's join us to the forum, because you are only watching, and here on the forum place also you can go to the sessions and networking with another participants. So I think that's my finish of my presentation. Tatiana, could you tell me if we have some questions?
Wow, at the moment I see a lot of greetings and inspiring words in the chat. No questions. Maybe dear Rotarians, dear participants, you have some questions regarding this technical side, this like navigation in between the areas of our virtual forum. I'll just say that Mykola said that it's just like every conference, like offline conference, where you move from one venue to another. Here, I think there is one more benefit with our virtual forum, that you can enjoy the entire program and all this interaction from the comfort of your home, having your morning coffee, or for somebody it's maybe already like afternoon time. So that's Mykola. Thank you very much. It was very informative. You were very precise, very to the point. Checking once again for the questions. Good morning. Hello from Kiev. Yeah, a lot of greetings. On the forum on this initiative. Well, it looks like all our participants, they are now fully armed to have the most of this forum. And since we have still some time left before the official opening, maybe we will provide some more information which can be useful, some tips, and just give me one word, please, Mykola, that regarding our House of Vocations, which is our virtual form of House of Friendship, I really do encourage you to attend this stands in this Expo Zone, because really, from my personal experience, once I attended the House of Friendship during the Rotary Institute in Norway, and I learned about the wonderful program Norwegian Rotarians were doing about the handy camp, the summer camp for disabled and able-bodied youth. And with that this meeting at this House of Friendship, and knowing this information, we had really two wonderful projects together with the Norwegian Rotarians, and we sent a group of Ukrainian youth to this wonderful summer camp, which really was the life-changing experience for them. So be active, be curious, ask questions. Remember to press the button ready for one-on-one random communication, and who knows, and I'm sure that as the result of this forum there will be dozens if not hundreds of joint initiatives, joint projects in the professional sphere, in the service sphere, because we are Rotarians first and foremost. We are professionals, like experts in different areas, and we use our potential to make even more good in the world and to implement more projects. So once again, I'm just checking, going to the stage to see if there are questions.
Tatiana, I would like to add some additional information.
Sure.
I would like to tell about, if you see the system will help you what the action is live now. For example, the red button on the zone show for you that this zone now is live. When we will announce about sessions and we'll start the sessions, this red button will be on the sessions, and the same will be on the expo, on the house of vocations. Also, I would like to, if you see the system help right here, what's happening now, stage is live now, go to stage. So please, if you go very deeply in our system, just go to the reception and the main information will be here. Also, I would like to show you on the reception page, as you see, there is the schedule. Each our actions is in the schedule. For example, right now is orientation sessions and stage QA. Also, you can see the speakers, for example, and the information about speakers. Next session will be at 12, first plenary sessions. And for example, you can go, for example, Gennady Kroichik, he's a speaker. He's in exhibition management. Here is contact of this speaker, so you can find him. You can ask the questions. Also, I would like to tell that during the plenary session we will have speeches, but if the speaker will finish early its time, we will provide questions for the speaker. So if you are interested for some speech, you can leave your message in the chat. You can please write the questions to the speaker. If we will have time, we will ask your question to the speaker. If not, we will ask the speaker, go from the stage, go to the forum, go to the chat, even chat, review your questions and answer directly to you on this event chat. Yes, Tatiana.
Nicola, yes, there is one request from one of our participants. Can you provide the link on Facebook where the event is broadcasted? So can we possibly ask our technical support staff to share the link on Facebook to join the Hop-In event, to join us here?
Yes, right now I will share.
Yeah.
I will share the link to the Facebook. What else? What else? I would like to repeat. Maybe some people came a little bit later, not in the beginning of our orientation session. I would like to repeat about important information about the profile information. On the corner, on the top, right top, you can click here, edit profile. here is the window about profile information. Please, if you haven't yet your photo, please choose a photo from your computer and attach to here to your profile. Next, please complete all the points. Name, first name, last name, it's required. A headline, so you can write here about your professional position or about business, what are you doing. Also, you can write Twitter contact, LinkedIn contact, and website of your personal website or personal of your company. And just click save. And you can see the same information of your profile as you can see Sergei Zavatsky. View profile, you can see name, professionals, all contacts, description about what he's doing in professional life. And as I said, you can schedule a meeting with Sergei, or just invite to video call, to a private video call to this person. Because I see, as you see on the chat, the people with the blue avatar, it means that you haven't yet your own photo. Also, I would like to note that as you see some people with the green point, it means that this person is online, is right now on the forum. Without this green point, it means this person registered, but not yet came to the forum. So by this green point, you can figure out who is live right now on the forum.
Yeah, so there are no more questions, but there's very interesting invitation in the chat bar. I'll just read it out loud for everyone to hear. We have an invitation from our fellow Rotarians from Israel, Rotary Club of Intelligence, who organizes virtual tours in Israel. And the tour will take place twice a month. It will be guided by the certified guides in English, and it's for free. And there is even the link to get information about the tours and register. So thank you, Felix, for sharing this information. So you see that as people start sharing, whatever you have to share with us, which will be interested also about your online events, your professional plans, and so on, please feel free to share. As here you have a very inspired audience. And thank you once again for inviting us to visit Israel, though virtually. So we'll definitely use this wonderful opportunity.
Tatiana, we have the question from Facebook, from our watchers, our stream on Facebook. There is the questions from Ukrainian, and they ask it about the translation to the Facebook. I will answer by Ukrainian language. Шановні друзі, на Facebook ми транслюємо тільки англійською мовою. Якщо вам цікаво прийти та послухати переклад українською, будь ласка, приєднуйтесь за посиланням. В коментарях до цього стріму на Фейсбуці є посилання на приєднання до форуму. Якщо ви ще не зареєструвалися, вам треба зареєструватися. Це дуже не складно, просто вписуєте ім'я та прізвище та заходите до форуму. Далі я вам тут все показано, нічого складного, тому якщо ви хочете слухати українською, будь ласка, заходьте на форум, реєструйтеся, потім заходьте на секцію, ось бачите, зліва є розділ «Секція». І тут найперша секція, тут написано, тут відбувається український синхронний переклад виступів на основній сцені. І натискаєте, і там слухаєте українську. Як ви бачите, тут система показує, скільки людей зараз слухає. 17 людей слухає українською мовою. Тому Запрошуємо заходити на форум. I will switch. Yes, Tatiana.
Yeah, just I want to read out aloud one more reminder, which we have in the event chat bar from Peter, Rotary Club Lviv International. Peter is reminding all of us of the wonderful event, which is due to take place in Ukraine. That will be RILA, because Peter is the chair of RILA 2021 in our district. And Peter writes, please remember to book the dates of July 28th, 31st, as we'll have our event this time. Feel free to contact Peter at any point, and how to contact personally each participant, Mykola has just said. So that's a wonderful experience. The RILA, that's Rotary Youth Leadership Award, one of the programs for young leaders. So Peter is happy to answer all your questions. Go ahead.
Tatiana, I would like to tell something additional about the sessions. As you see, the system show how many people inside this session. For example, 14 people right now, Ukrainian Rotarian inside the sessions of interpretation, and they listen Ukrainian language. The same information will be when our discussion sessions will be open. So before going to the discussion sessions, you can see how many people inside. And when you will go inside the discussion sessions, there is one moment. Right now, I'm as moderator, and I would like to say that in this discussion session, only 20 people could share by audio and video. These people will be added to the sessions by the moderator. For example, this session will be moderated by Sergei Zavatsky. Your requests of share audio and video will appear on the window of Sergei like this, as you see. There is lots of people who would like to join this session, and Sergei will add you in the session, and will to check the level of 20 people with camera and audio. When some people already took part in the discussion, and perhaps Sergei would like to give some microphone to another person who are just watch. He can ask you or maybe another person to go not out on the session, but only go out to the backstage. You will continue to see the sessions, but you cannot to use microphone and video. We don't know how many people at the same time will be in discussion sessions, but be aware that if 20 people already without cameras, you should wait for in line to your part with the camera. But with you will watch and you will listen all discussions. For example, I will share how it will work for moderator. Look at this. This system show how many people is watching. Right now, it's only one person. If you would like, you can join now sessions, and system will show how many people watch me in this session. And the next one show it how many people use camera and microphone. Right now, it's one person from 20. So it's a kind of maybe complicated, but don't worry. As you see, the system showed was 3, now 2 people. So someone can In this session, we can, as you see, in the session, you can see people. And now we two people watching. It's me and Igor Kruk. Igor Kruk, show, sorry, Ukrainian. Igor Kruk that watching right now this session. So I will leave.
So you see that the rule first come, first served also sort of can be applied here, but don't be afraid that you won't have an opportunity to speak and to share your video. So that will work like on this change basis. Who comes first, they will have an opportunity to be with their video first, then they will be in the standby position. So, and I think that that was very, very comprehensive explanation, this guided tour, as they call it, this navigation tour in our virtual forum. And checking just one last time if there are any questions for the technical cases, greetings.
We have 4 minutes. 4 minutes left to the start. We would like, before the start of our first plenary session and the official ceremony, we would like to show 10 minutes video film about history of Rotary in Ukraine. So before start this film, you have yet 3 minutes. So if you have some questions, please write now.
Confess them now, or keep silence forever, as they say at the ceremony, which we all know. So maybe I will also take this 1 or 2 minutes to say something. So thank you once again, Mykola, for this. And with the clock ticking and for us getting closer and closer to the official opening ceremony of our international forum, I'll just remind you that we are here to celebrate the Vocational Service Month in Rotary and to celebrate this diversity of professions in Rotary and this great professional potential, which helps us to be most efficient in giving back to our communities, both locally and globally. So if there are any non-Rotarians for whom it's like the first acquaintance with our organization, you're warmly welcome to join us and to make our world the better place to live. Well, and now, as Mykola has already announced, that we're gonna present one video, and I'm also happy to invite you to get to know the history of Rotary in Ukraine and watch like 10-minute video, which will be followed by the very symbolic countdown. There will be this real clock ticking down to the beginning, and we're gonna start at 12 sharp with our official opening of the forum. Okay, Mykola, please unmute yourself.
Sorry. I just would like to thank you to all participants who joined us at orientation sessions, because I understand the new technology is changing very fast, and maybe during these sessions you found some things very complicated, but be sure it's just in the start of this. If you will test all tools on our forum, it will be very easy for you. Thank you.
I don't know if you've just seen one more question that's for you from Cornelio Dinka asking, do you see this, Mykola, do you see me? That's in our chat in the event bar.
Cornelio, I will answer directly to you, and we'll figure out where are you.
Okay, we're ready with our videos. Yeah, let's see what Ukrainians are doing in the Rotary movement.
The international community of Rotary clubs, which dates back to the first Rotary club founded in 1905 in Chicago, USA, gained popularity in Europe after the First World War. There is evidence that in the late 1920s, in 3 cities that are now major centers of Western Ukraine, Lviv, Uzhhorod, Chernivtsi, which were a part of Poland, Czechoslovakia and Romania respectively, were interested in the Rotary movement, and initiative groups of future Rotary clubs were created. Officially formed in 1930-1935, Rotary clubs in these 3 cities brought together interesting personalities of the first Ukrainian Rotarians, including the mayor of Uzhhorod, the governor of Subcarpathians Rus Konstantin Gruber, and the world-famous Lviv mathematician Stefan Banach. These clubs were forced to cease their activities with the outbreak of World War II. Still, it is important to remember that the Rotary movement in Ukraine has a 90-year history. After the war, the activities of Rotary clubs in Uzhhorod, Chernivtsi and Lviv were not resumed because they were located in the Soviet Union, where Rotary was banned. The return to the Rotary movement in Ukraine took place at the time of independence, when in 1992 the Rotary Club of Kiev was admitted to Rotary International. That same year, the Rotary Club of Lviv resumed its activities. In total, more than 20 Rotary clubs were established in Ukraine in the 1990s. Many clubs have found partners among Rotary clubs in the United States, Canada, the United Kingdom, Australia, France, Germany, and many other countries. Together with partners, many important projects were implemented in Kyiv, Lviv, Kharkiv, and many other cities. From 1999 to 2016, the development of Rotary in Ukraine took place as part of the Rotary International District 2230, together with Rotary clubs in Poland and Belarus. During these years, near 30 Rotary clubs, about 10 Rotaract clubs, and several Interact clubs were established in Ukraine. In July 2016, a separate District 2232 was created and is actively developing, uniting all Rotary clubs in Ukraine and Belarus. There are 56 Rotary clubs active in Ukraine now, uniting more than 1,200 Rotarians. There are also 23 Rotaract Young clubs and 6 Interact clubs for high school students in Ukraine. Over the last 4 years, the number of Rotarians in Ukraine increased significantly. Powerful Rotary communities have been strengthened or formed in such cities as Kyiv, Lviv, Kharkiv, Odessa, Dnipro, Cherkasy, Uzhhorod, Ivano-Frankivsk, and Zaporizhzhia. Currently, there are 10 Rotary clubs in Kyiv, 8 in Lviv, and 7 in Kharkiv. Projects implemented by clubs are increasingly visible to the general public. Ukrainian Rotary clubs are using every opportunity to receive grants from the Rotary Foundation. In the last 7 years, 27 Rotary Foundation global grants totaling about $2 million have been implemented with the initiative and active participation of Rotary clubs in Ukraine with the support of foreign Rotary clubs. Of these, 24 grant projects were implemented in the interest of Ukrainian community and 3 projects in the interests of the communities of India, Turkey, and Romania. The largest number of grant projects, 14, concentrated on disease prevention and treatment. The projects were carried out in almost all areas of focus of the Rotary Foundation. Here are just a few examples of the activities of Rotary clubs of Ukraine to implement grant projects in 2014-2020. Rotary Club Kyiv Multinational has implemented 5 global grants. To Kyiv hospitals was delivered the following equipment: ultrasound diagnostic set, equipment for the treatment of burns, ventilation equipment in the burn center. In total, its value was more than $200,000. Some 30 schools in the Gray area near the front line in eastern Ukraine received computers and equipment totaling $58,000. In a summer camp center for children affected by the war in eastern Ukraine was restored and equipped. The cost of this project is more than $90,000. Rotary Club Lviv International, which is only 3 years old and now has more than 100 Rotarians, has already implemented 3 global grants with Rotary Club of Turkey, 2 for the Lviv community, supply of portable ultrasound diagnostic equipment to the Lviv Regional Children's Hospital, as well as baby incubator in the Lviv Regional Clinical Hospital. The total budget of these two projects was $123,000. Rotary Club Uzhhorod-Skala, together with more than 20 Rotary clubs from 5 countries, implemented a global grant project worth $160,000, equipment for water supply, purification and drainage for a nursing home for the elderly in the village of Yasina in Transcarpathia. Through the efforts of the Rotary E-Club of Ukraine, as well as few Rotary clubs of Kyiv, with the participation of Rotary clubs of Brazil and several other countries, 3 VTT global grants totaling of $273,500 were implemented to share experience and training of maxi-official and plastic surgeons. Several demonstration surgeries were performed by Brazilian physicians. These projects are named Smile Ukraine because they changed the innate distortions of the face into a charming smile. In addition, each Rotary Club carries out several large and a number of small projects throughout the year, funded by Rotarians and other benefactors and philanthropists. Rotary's fight to eradicate polio, as well as this year's fighting COVID-19 activities, have united efforts of most Rotary clubs in Ukraine to implement large-scale national projects. In 2015-2019, 3 grants were implemented totaling $169,500 from the Rotary Foundation's Polio Plus program to provide informational support and promotion of polio vaccination of children as part of the global long-term struggle for complete eradication of this disease from the planet. In 2020, near 40 hospitals across Ukraine received protective shields and disinfectants for doctors in response to the needs of the COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic, with a special disaster response grant from the Rotary Foundation in the amount of $25,000. Rotary clubs in Ukraine unite business leaders, well-known professionals and specialists in various fields: physicians, teachers, scientists, cultural figures, athletes, public persons, etc. Among the Rotarians were and are mayors and heads of local communities, heads of ministries and other government agencies, famous artists, Olympic champions, and well-known physicians. The activities of Rotary Club do not focus only on the implementation of social charity projects. Ukrainian clubs hold a variety of meetings, invite interesting speakers, travel together in Ukraine and abroad, are friends for many years, including their families, constantly discovering new opportunities for themselves and their communities. During 2020, due to quarantine measures, Rotary clubs in Ukraine quickly seized the opportunity to hold club meetings online. A number of trainings, seminars, a district conference, a celebration of Ukraine's Independence Day, a Rotary Business Forum, a New Year's Eve celebration, online interviews of Rotarians on social media and other interesting initiatives were conducted using state-of-the-art internet platforms. For 2020-2023, the Rotary Strategic Development Plan in Ukraine focuses on the significant development of international contacts with Rotary clubs in other countries, increasing the number and leadership of women, increasing youth involvement in Rotary programs, developing all traditional areas of Rotary projects, and supporting development of spirituality and culture. More than 20 Ukrainian inter-country committees have been instrumental in establishing and strengthening ties with Rotary clubs in other countries. The most active among them are committees with Poland, Belgium, France, Germany, Turkey, Romania, and the United States. Rotarians of Ukraine are increasingly involved in Rotary fellowships, including the recent formation of 3 fleets of the International Yacht Fellowships of Rotarians, which account more than 100 members and have already several regular entertainment activities, as well as projects oriented on support to yacht school and water ecology. Local organizations of the fellowships for flying Rotarians, those who love mountain skiing and extremal outdoor tours, are preparing for their start of activities. Rotary Fellowships Exchanges Committee organize visits of Ukrainian Rotarians to other countries and host programs for Rotarians from abroad. Various events organized by clubs have become traditional and are attracting more and more attention from foreign Rotarians. In particular, Rotary Melanka in January in Lviv, Governor's Cup ski competitions in the Carpathians, hockey bowling tournament in February-March, Sakura Festival in Uzhgorod, planting on the Peace Alley in Kharkiv in April, Poltava Halushka, yacht regattas in Cherkasy and Mykolaiv in June and July, August golf tournament in Kharkiv, Rivne Rotary Raki, Young Wine Festival in Izmail in September, hockey music assemblies and autumn in Lviv in October, Etnofest in Cherkasy, chess and billiards tournaments in Lviv in November, chocolate ball in Kyiv and the Santa Claus race in Kharkiv in December, plus many more interesting events. We in Ukraine are always sincerely happy to meet these Rotarians from other countries, exchange ideas and jointly implement various projects. Welcome to Ukraine!
Rotary opens opportunities, and I take the honor and pleasure to announce the first International Vocational Forum open and to greet all of you, outstanding speakers, inspired participants, amazing people of action from around the world. You know that with my headset on and with a couple of screens in front of me, I feel like the first pilot of some super jet operating an international flight. And actually, that's our real international flight of Rotary. So ladies and gentlemen, please settle yourself comfortable in your seats because we are taking off. And thank you once again for joining us today and choosing to spend this last Saturday of January, which is the Vocational Service Month in Rotary, and to celebrate with us this diversity of professions in Rotary sphere. So vocational service is one of the avenues of service in Rotary, and nowadays it's getting more and more significance. It's the Rotary unity of professionals from different fields allows to create projects and respond the most acute challenges of today. Rotary was founded as the organization of business networking, and it emphasizes the importance of bringing together business and professional leaders for the purpose of exchanging ideas, developing relations, and improving our communities. So this is exactly the good time now in January, while we're celebrating the vocational service in Rotary, to strengthen the network of Rotary professional connections. And here I'd like to quote the Rotary founder, Paul Harris, who once wrote, "Each Rotarian is a connection link between the idealism of Rotary and their trade or profession." And our today's Rotary Vocational Forum is aimed at strengthening Rotary relations and create the platform for connections between Rotarians as professionals from different countries. It's the platform for networking, which makes the core of Rotary movement, and Rotarians proved to strengthen and develop it even further despite the tough times of the COVID, which we're facing now. And now we are united as never before due to the modern communication technologies. And that's why now all of you can see me, and I know that you're all ears and ready to start our really inspiring forum. And joining from the comfort of your home and enjoying the opportunity of listening to our distinguished speakers, to meet your Rotary fellows, or better say maybe e-meet from around the world, to learn, to share, to get inspired for more good deeds for the better us and the better world. Each participant today, as Mikola has already said, will find something interesting for himself and for herself in plenary sessions. Now we are opening the first one, which is taking place on the main stage during the breakout sections in the session zone and at professional booth in the Expo Zone, as well as during one-on-one meeting in the meeting zone, in the network zone. So we do believe that our forum will sow the seeds of successful partnership projects benefiting our community. So, dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again at the first International Vocational Forum, organized and hosted by District 2232. Wishing us all a very great and productive day. And here, ladies and gentlemen, dear fellow Rotarians, I invite you to raise to the national anthems of the forum hosting countries, Belarus and Ukraine, and of course the anthem of Rotary, the organization uniting us worldwide.
National Anthem of the Republic of Belarus. National Anthem of Ukraine. Anthem of Rotary.
So thank you once again. So I see that Mykola is ready, and I'm happy to hand over this virtual mic to Mykola, who is the initiator of this forum, and actually he's the person for whom everything now is happening. So I will once again introduce Mykola. He is the past district governor of District 2232, the charter president of Rotary E-Club of Ukraine, and the forum convener. So Mykola.
Thank you, Tatiana. Dear friends, dear fellow Rotarians, once again, we are welcoming to our Rotary Vocational Forum, and I would like to tell about why. I suppose each of us, if of you know that we are living now in the very difficult times, and but during these lockdowns, during this living our life on the distance, we should to continue our Rotary activity. And the main idea of this forum is to maintain the networking between Rotarians, maintain the relationships, not inside our city, our country, our districts, but worldwide between the different countries. I'm happy to announce that we, at the moment, we have 425 registrations from 49 countries. So this is the result. That's the idea of maintain our relationships is a great idea. So once more, I welcome in, and let's start.
Thank you, Mykola. And as all of us know, that none of the big international events in the Rotary is held without the traditional flag parade ceremony, where the representatives of the participating countries carry their flags. So our event, our today's forum, is not an exception, though this parade will take totally different format. There will be the video with the flags representing our today's participant. And just for you to get a little bit more active, maybe to have some exercises, I suggest you, while watching this video of the flag parade, to make a selfie against the screen, something like this, and to maybe you also have at hand your national flag, and we encourage you to share these photos in our Facebook event in the comments below, and also in your personal profiles, noting that you're attending this event to spread the word and to show really our unity today. So here I announce the flag parade ceremony.
Argentina,
Armenia,
Australia, Austria, Bahrain,
Belarus, Brazil, Bulgaria, Canada,
Colombia,
Czech Republic,
Democratic Republic of Congo,
Denmark,
Egypt, French West Indies, France,
Georgia,
Germany, Greece, India,
Indonesia,
Italy,
Kenya,
Lebanon, Lithuania,
Malaysia, Mexico, Mongolia, Netherlands, Nigeria.
Norway.
Pakistan.
The Philippines.
Poland. Romania.
Russia.
Singapore.
Slovakia.
Slovenia. South Africa. Spain.
Sri Lanka. Turkey. Ukraine. The United Kingdom. The United States of America. Zambia.
The one flag that unites us all. The flag of Rotary International.
So now we expect at least like 300 selfies in our Facebook page with your selfies to show that you're with us. And you know, that's really an amazing feeling sitting in front of my screen and feeling this international unity due to Rotary. Have you got the same feeling? And I do promise you that it will grow even stronger and greater as we proceed with our forum program, to listen to the inspiring speeches and to communicate with each other. And to start our first plenary session, I'm pleased to introduce and invite for the welcome word the host district governor, Vera Siryamina. Vera Siryamina is an experienced Rotarian and Rotaractor. She is the first woman to hold the governor office in District 2232, and her previous district leadership experience includes District 2232 trainer in years 2018-2020, district secretary from year 2012 till 2018. Vera is the charter president of Rotary Club Lviv Zamok. From 2005, Vera is a leading insurance specialist in the insurance company Universalna, having its headquarters in Kyiv and being ranked among the top 10 non-life insurance companies in Ukraine. Vera also made her master degree in international economics relation. So, Vera, hello, good morning. And Madam Governor, the virtual floor of our forum is all yours.
Tatiana, thank you very much. Dear friends, dear Rotarians, dear Rotaractors, all my dear participants. Founded as business network and organization, Rotary emphasizes the importance of bringing together business and professional leaders for the purpose of exchanging ideas, developing relationships, and improving communities. Rotary members are committed to professional development and advancing their skills. On November 28, 2020, the first virtual business forum took place in our district, in District 2232. The event took place in a new online platform here, which combined the establishment of business relations. Each participant of the forum found something very interesting among the proposed events on that time, on the main stage in discussion sessions in Expo and Networking Zone. Let's just summarize some maybe amounts. More than 200 participants there, more than 63 stands, more than 200 one-to-one messages. So after discussing, after summarizing, analyzing maybe errors for that time, as well as the positive feedback, it was decided. It was really decided to hold the second international forum, the International Vocational Forum 2021. As you know, the January is the month of vocational service in Rotary calendar, and this is a good time to strengthen the network of Rotary professional connections. So today, District 2232 suggests using this opportunity and taking part in our virtual Rotary Forum. Rotarian community of professionals from various fields allows creating projects and response to today's challenges. The Rotary Vocational Forum's purpose is to strengthen Rotary relations and create a platform for connections between Rotarians and professionals from different countries. Of course, no virtual format can replace live communications. At the same time, we offer to take part in this event and to maximize the building of vocational relations. Each participant will find today something very interesting and maybe something new. In plenary session on the main stage where you are right now here, during breakout sessions in the session zone, at the professional booth in the Expo Zone, or maybe during personal one-to-one communications in network zone. Dear friends, I wish everyone today an interesting and very, very productive day, full of new ideas and open opportunities for the future. So stay safe and welcome to District 2232 Virtual International Vocational Forum. Thank you.
Thank you, Vera. Thank you for the information. Thank you for these great wishes for all of us today. I'm sure we're going to have really a great time together. Will be informative, and on the way we're going to have great fun, because it's also important to do the good things and to also enjoy what we are doing. And with our next speaker,
Tatiana?
Yes, Mykola?
I would like to tell that we have 15 minutes for Vera's speech. So we have left almost 10 minutes, so we can discuss something about our district 2232. Maybe, please, dear friends, if you have some questions for the speaker, please write in the chat tab, write your questions. We will try to answer them. So Vera, you said that this is our second business forum. Yes, we had.
Yes, Mykola. The first one was last year, and it was like to say our first step. We made it only for Ukrainian participants, only for our Rotarians. We were talking only about business. It was business forum. And the idea of our today's events is to collect not only business, but also professionals in different spheres, maybe IT, maybe medicine, maybe education or something like this. We will have different sessions today, and of course we will have our networking. So to connect for one to each other, write questions, discuss. And as I see from my email, I had already some registration for my session. It will be a little bit later. We will be talking about public administration. So welcome. If you have questions, if you want to know more about non-government organization in our country, welcome to our session later after the first session.
Thank you. And one more question. I understand you have a very special governor year. There is lots of past governors, maybe your colleagues, governors, and I understand that this is Rotary year is very exceptional. What do you feel? These virtual events are helping you to do your governor work?
Without these virtual events, without Hopin, Viber, Skype, Teams, Zoom, and other platforms, I can't imagine my governor's year now, because we have lots of committees. We have lots of events, online, offline, or so to say, in hybrid format. As I know now, and we all read this information about the virtual convention in Taipei. Oh, sad! It's really very sad. But we should take care. We should stay safe. So without internet, without all these tools, I can't imagine. Yes, maybe my dreams, I wish something different, or maybe something traditional, like for example, yours, the half of yours year was the last year, 1920. But actually, I take part in all events I can. I can see different Rotarians. I'm make interview in different districts. So the communication is perfect now. But so to say, side by side, or the live communication, and of course our clubs, they feel lonely without a district governor on their meetings. So our meetings are actually offline and online also. It is a great challenge. Rotary really open opportunities for all of us.
I'm just following our chat, Mykola, and there is the question to Vera from Pavlo Kashkadamov, also our past district governor. So, hi, Vera. Are you a Rotary alumni? As far as I know, you are a past Rotaract member.
Yes, my way to district governor now, step by step. I was alumni, and I was the Rotaract president, my lovely Lviv Rotaract club. And I met Pavlo Kashkadamov, and he said 15 or 16 or 18 years ago, he said, so you're a young girl, just be active in Rotary life, in Rotaract life. So as Mykola and as you, Tatiana, we are all from Rotaract. We are young leaders there, and today, of course, now we are Rotarians. So Mykola is the past district governor. I am the district governor. So Tatiana, I think that everything is possible, really possible in our Rotarian life.
Yes, yeah, I found sorry, Tatiana, I found very interesting thing that now we have three faces in the window. Right now we have Rotaract floor.
Yeah, actually, Rotaract always rocks. And actually, when I saw this question from Pavlo, I was very happy, because I was about to ask something from Vera's Rotaract experience. And because we are all here, three alumni of Rotaract, this wonderful program of Rotary International. And now Rotaractors, they are full members of Rotary, and here you have this wonderful example of this transition from Rotaract to Rotary.
Yes.
There are, let me see, because I think that there are questions coming. Yeah, there is some comment and question from Vitaly Lesko, also the Rotarian from Ukraine. It's awesome, but what will be your next step in Rotary business events production? Well, I think it's both, maybe question to Vera and to Mykola.
The idea of our forum was, of course, the forum offline. And we planned this forum firstly last year in Odessa. But COVID-19, it is our reality, it is our life. So now we have the online business forum, or professional or vocational forums. If it will be possibility, if it will be, it is really my dream to take part in such an event, but of course face to face in life in our brilliant city of Lviv. So it will be, I hope it will be late May May 29. It will be during our district conference. So welcome to our conference. Welcome to our business forum late May. But of course, COVID-19, it is our life. It is our really the real situation. So to say, the dream is we planned it with Mikola, with our committee, the conference committee, the business forum committee. If it will be so, I think I will be the happiest district governor ever.
Yeah, thank you, Vera. And dear past Rotaractors and active Rotarians, so we have Bravo from Pavlo Koshkadamov for Rotaract alumni. And there are still some more questions in the chat bar. Mikola, if you please let me read them out. There is the question from very good friend of Rotarians in District 2032, Per Hilander, the Rotary International Coordinator. So Per is asking, how does the current COVID-19 situation influence membership in the district?
I can say that it is not so worse situation in our district. So we started last year and the amount of 60 clubs and a little bit more than 1,200 members. So now we have 60 clubs. Maybe in 2 days we will have 61. And we have more than 1,125 members. So to say, we grow step by step. And of course, without Per Hilander, without my friend, without our advisor, so this strategic plan, this action wouldn't be so optimistic. We worked together with him each month, each week. We created a working group this year, and also we create the new working group for our action plans for the future. So to say, thank you very much, Per, for your question. Thank you very much, Pavlo, for your question. Without my, as to say, dream team, no opportunities for me and for our district, of course.
I would like to add, I found interesting trend in the finish of my governor year, and I see the same during your year, that instead of lockdowns, new club is creating. I don't understand how they do this, but they are created, and we still have received new Rotarians, and we hope they will help us to build the strong Rotary in Ukraine.
And as you know, one of the messages from Holger Frank, the president of Rotary International, was to create clubs for the new models of clubs. And our district is, so to say, one of the first in our zone. We have, of course, traditional clubs. We have Rotaract clubs. We have e-club. We have passport club. We have cost-based club. So it is really amazing.
Yeah, so Mikola, you just said that you don't know how they're doing this in this like lockdown time, but the answer is obvious, because they are people of action. And I really love the one line there's in the song which says, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. And
yeah.
Us Rotarians, really we are strong people, and being united, we see actually these opportunities. I'm looking at this banner with the presidential theme of this year, Rotary opens opportunities. And for us Rotarians, there are no obstacles. Maybe there are challenges which we turn into opportunities. And Mikola, we still have some time, as I see, and I see that we don't have like many more questions. May I put a question to Vera?
Of course, Tatiana, of course.
Yeah, I'd like once again to get back to these opportunities which Rotary opens for us. So you already said about the opportunities this year, all this digital stuff. But for you personally, maybe what is the greatest opportunity which Rotary opened for you, maybe back in the years when you joined Rotary as the Rotaract member? So what's the highlight opportunity for you in Rotary?
To travel all over my country, to meet different clubs and to meet with different Rotarians. You know, we have Of course, we have lots of clubs in big cities like Kiev, Kharkiv, Lviv. So now I have an opportunity to travel to, for example, Truskovets or Kobylaki or Zaporizhia or some other cities, very little cities such as Vizirka, for example. I will have an opportunity to go there. Different people, different Rotarians. So to say, the clubs are so amazing. They made such projects. I can't even think about it. So now I am a full really Rotarian because I can, see side by side the same things, but actually in the other way maybe. And of course, this full of opportunities year, it is not very easy, but it is not very hard for me.
Okay, thank you, Vera. And while you were answering, there came up one more question from Volodymyr Pelepenko, also Rotarian from our district. Volodymyr is asking, how many times a year do you plan to organize a business forum? And will there be translation in other languages, for example, French?
Volodymyr, thank you for your question. If it will be possible, and of course with your help, I hope it will be possible to translate in other languages. So to say, we plan twice a year. Maybe it will be autumn and spring. Maybe it will be our next forum will be during. Of course, if it will be the possibility during our conference in Kiev, ICC conference in Kiev, we planned this very big event in autumn, maybe in spring, so due to COVID situation. But if it will be possible, of course, French or Spanish or maybe some other languages are invited. And of course, if with your help, with the help of your club, because your club is the one club in our district is French with French language of speaking. So I hope you will help me and you will help the next district governor in this question.
Okay, Tatiana, I think we should tell thank you to our governor and continue.
Thank you and welcome to our forum.
Yeah, thank you very much, Vera. And actually, with our next speaker, our next distinguished speaker, will keep on celebrating women in Rotary and outstanding professionals in Rotary. And I am more than happy to introduce our next speaker, the long-term good friend of Rotarians from District 2232. That's Katerina Kotsali-Papadimitru. Katerina Kotsali-Papadimitru is the director of Rotary International. She is the member of Rotary Club of Pendeli, Greece. Katerina earned her architecture degree from the School of Architecture #1, École Nationale Supérieure des Beaux-Arts in Paris, and holds a doctorate in human geography. Since 1980, Katerina has worked as an independent architect in Athens, planning houses, offices, and public buildings. Katerina served as the consultant during the historic preservation of the 18th and 19th century architecture in Methymna on Lesbos. So you can see here this slide presentation telling us a bit more of Katerina, of her great professional experience as the also historian and taking part in this historic excavation. So we already have Katerina active with us. So I'm delighted to build this Rotary bridge with sunny Greece and pass the virtual mic to Katerina. So hello, the floor is yours.
Thank you. District Governor Vera, convener of this great forum, Mikola, dear fellow Rotarians, distinguished guests. I would like to thank the organizing committee for organizing this innovative forum, which is really a great initiative for promoting Rotary and help respond to the challenges of the current times. Membership in Rotary is based on a member's vocation, which in each club reflects a microcosm of the community's business and professional world. This unique feature provides the source for Rotary's historic commitment to vocational service, the second of Rotary's avenues of service. Rotary's goal since its very start was the participation of as many business people as active members, covering as many classifications as possible. An important parameter for Rotary's vocational service is the promotion of high ethical standards. Many qualified business people and professionals with the motto "service above self" guiding them, naturally and in the long run, were to affect the local and broader society as ethical principles and values prevailed in the pursuit of members' occupations and jobs. This was the vision of Paul Harris, the founder of our global organization, who felt the necessity for the prevalence of moral values in a society that was torn in those days exactly as it is torn today, especially with the negative impact of the pandemic, by unfair economic competition and social injustice. Later, with the economic crisis in the United States in 1921, Herbert Taylor, who afterwards became president of Rotary International, introduced in 1932 the four-way test, believing that every business or other activity of every Rotarian, in order to be ethical, reliable, and beneficial to all, should correspond positively to four basic questions that the test poses. The test brings to the attention of every Rotarian if what he thinks or says, is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better fellowships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? The use of this test was rapidly spread among Rotarians and still constitutes an essential tool for the evaluation of several entities' activities, as apart from professional matters, the four-way test applies to most circumstances of everyday life that concern the family, education, community matters, and others. To promote ethical standards in business and other activities, Rotary International, along with the motto "He profits most who serves best," drew up the Declaration for Rotarians in Business and Professions, which was adopted by the 1989 Council on Legislation. The Rotarian Code of Conduct provides a framework for ethical behavior that all Rotarians can use, together with the four-way test in their business and professional activities. As part of Rotary's guiding principles and the avenues of service, vocational service calls on Rotarians to empower others by using their unique skills and expertise to address community needs and help others discover new professional opportunities and interests. The Rotarian Code of Conduct states, as a Rotarian, I will act with integrity and high ethical standards in my professional and personal life, deal fairly with others and treat them and their occupations with respect, use my professional skills through Rotary to mentor young people, help those with special needs, and improve people's quality of life in my community and in the world. Avoid behavior that reflects adversely on Rotary. All Rotarians should promote ethical standards in the pursuit of their occupations. As business leaders and worthy members of all professions, they promote ethics, giving a good example to employees, their partners, and the community in general. Any transaction related to our job offers an opportunity to promote ethical behavior. Below are some more specific ways in which Rotarians can make ethics part of their everyday life as working people. In procedures for recruitment, training, and evaluation, include discussion and emphasis on honesty, responsibility, justice, and respect. In internal communications, praise and encourage exemplary behavior inside and outside work. In your personal contacts with clients, sellers, and partners, communicate and show your commitment to high ethical standards. Vocational service is at the core of Rotary, embedded in its history, present and future. It calls on us to foster high ethical standards in business, recognize the value of all occupations, and dignify our occupations as an opportunity to serve our community. Another important factor in the vocational service is the classification principle. According to this principle, with which we induct new members, we ensure that the members of every club reflect the business and professional range of the community. Classification and vocational service go together. Just as Rotarians represent their vocation in Rotary, they represent Rotary in their professional activities. But now let's see how, from theory, we can go to praxis, how we can take action. I'll just share with you some thoughts. Create a business directory. For instance, this is the directory that my district made a few years ago. Now, in our digital work, it's very easy to make such a directory, but always take in consideration the restraints of the GDPR regulations. Encourage business networking and vocational mentoring. Foster career services. Create a support program for finding employment. Share ideas, for instance, post vocational content in different blogs. Let's see some best practices. I'm going to refer mostly to my district because it's the district that I know better than the others. Discussing about your vocational background is an important way to promote professional awareness in your club. These presentations, during a club meeting, you can hold this kind of presentations. The presentations give members the opportunity to learn about internal processes of other vocations besides theirs. I remember once in my club, we just promoted this practice, and I had no idea what a doctor of medicine, of nuclear medicine was, because we had a doctor of nuclear medicine in our club. After his presentation, not only I understood, but I realized how important this part of medicine is in our current society. These presentations involve problems that arise and solutions to solve them. Discussions on classification can also initiate club activities that will help young and unemployed people to develop useful skills. Another way to recognize the worth of every member's vocation is to arrange intern visits to their workplace. The name Rotary originates from the practice of rotating members' meetings places in their workplace, and this tradition remains a wonderful way for Rotarians to share their vocation with their clubs. Consider inviting young people to participate in this meeting. Learning a vocation from firsthand may help them make correct career choices. Besides, you may take this opportunity to attract new members to your club. Also, join an action group. There are action groups targeted on vocational service. It's easy to find the list of action groups. So joining an action group could be a very effective way to promote vocational service. Join also a Rotary Fellowship. An example, District 6450 and 6440, it's in the Chicago area, started a pilot program in July 2020 called the Rotary Network, aiming to provide vocational assistance. You may join this fellowship, and why not charter a new chapter in your area? Host an event that promotes business networking and professional development in your community. Organize business networking meetings at club or district level. Again, an example. In one of our district conferences some years ago, we organized an exhibition of architectural projects. So all architects and urban planners had the opportunity to show their work. We could discuss about our dreams, our plans, and we established an excellent networking. In the same conference, we had an exhibition of books written by Rotarians, another great initiative. We have excellent Rotarian authors and even people who can contribute to promote Rotary. And I'm very happy that District 2484, it's Northern Greece, is currently organizing a digital library that can help a lot to promote vocational service. Offer a career counseling and guidance. It's also an important parameter to promote vocational networking. Of course, do not forget that vocational service really concerns a lot youth. Apart from vocational ethical standards, the avenue of vocational service deals especially and creates a broader activity range for young people. For these reasons, we as Rotarians should prepare our successors, helping young people to make a career, inspiring them our principles and values. They are the ones who will ensure the continuity of Rotary service and will lead the world for a better future, just as today we try to envision and plan. A great program of Rotary International in this respect is the vocational training team. We call them, VTTs. A vocational training team offers a first-hand approach to vocational service. In VTTs, groups of professionals travel either to learn more about their vocation or to teach local professionals about a particular field. A VTT enlarges horizons of knowledge and skills of individuals and communities, enhancing sustainable change. In addition to experiencing a new culture and building global connections, Rotarians participating in a vocational training team have the opportunity to make an impact long after their travel ends. They learn a lot in a different country, so they can share their experience in their own country. Host a VTT. It's a great opportunity for your district to promote vocational service and also encourage local youth, to participate in this program. To open vocational opportunities, share Rotary's ideal of service through vocational and community service projects that target youth. Work with organizations to hold career fairs. For instance, contact a big company or another service organization and organize a project fair together. You know that Rotary is really encouraging collaboration in every aspect. Support youth through mentorship programs, career days, vocational guidance workshop. An excellent example is the Institute of Promotion of Youth Entrepreneurship, EPN, we call it, run by my district, District 2470, since 9 years now. And it's running very, very successfully. It started during the period of the economic crisis in Greece. As Rotarians, we asked ourselves what we can do to help our youth, of course, would like to be more competent in offering them jobs, but this is not an easy issue. So some eminent Rotarians in the district, collaborating with professors of the Economic University of Athens, created this EPN, this institute. The scope of the institute is help the youth enter in the field of innovation and entrepreneurship quickly and effectively, help the new entrepreneurs deal with business difficulties and challenges, help the youth already working for companies to improve their skills and positions. Rotarians in this institute serves as trainers, mentors, and coaches. They are also the liaison between youth and business, and enhance possibilities for young people not only to increase their entrepreneurship, but also to find a job. I believe that nowadays in societies that suffer from the economic recession more than ever before due to the consequences of the pandemic, adverse socioeconomic factors like the difficulty of finding a job, reduced wages, the apparent emigration of young people, especially young scientists seeking better life opportunities in robust economies. It's what we call the brain drain, and several other factors put forward the problem of the role that Rotary can play to contribute to ending the crisis. There is no doubt that we must emphasize the business aspect of Rotary and the vocational service and make it a priority in all our Rotary choices and activities. Once more, congratulations to District 2232 for organizing this extraordinary vocational forum today. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the day and be inspired when this forum is over. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Katerina. Thank you very much for such an inspiring speech, and especially for these examples and the best practices from your club, from your district you shared with us, because we Rotarians, we lead by our examples, and you've just listed such a great number of these opportunities of real tools and channels, how we can improve, how we can actively implement the vocational service as Rotarians, and especially in the terms regarding youth and supporting youth in choosing their career. So thank you very much. I'm sure that you're going to receive a lot of questions in private chats. And now I'm just opening our main stage chat. Greetings for you. And Katerina, there is the hello, the greeting from Olga Palichuk from Rotary Club Cherkasy, the chair of International Youth Fellowship of Rotarians. Since you mentioned this wonderful program of fellowships, professional fellowships in Rotary. So I also would like, since we have like 2 or 3 minutes for questions, please, dear participants, if you have any questions to Katerina, you are welcome to ask them in the chat bar of our main stage chat. Okay, so at the moment I don't see any, so I take the privilege of asking you a question since I have my mic on. So I would like to ask you about your vocational area, because you are, and in particular, about your experience in taking part, okay, let me see, in this historic preservation of the architecture on the island of Lesbos. Maybe we can share a few more words about that.
Yeah, I've always been very interested in the preservation of historical patrimony. I mean, all over the world, you know, because we need our historical memory to maintain our entity as human beings. And, you know, I believe in Europe and in all the surrounding countries, we have extraordinary patrimony of architectural buildings that reflect not only the society, but how rich our culture is. So Molivos, which Mithimna is the same place. It's the two different names of the same place. It's a beautiful place in the island of Lesbos. And it's a unique example of architecture of continental Greece in an island. It's completely different than the Aegean Sea architecture there. And I believe that preserving this really valuable patrimony, we project what we want to do in the future. We have an identity, and this identity is precious to all of us. So we need to preserve it and create opportunities to create an integrated architecture in this place. We cannot repeat all forms of the past. We must integrate new architecture, but taking and respecting the principle of our inheritance.
Well,
so I was very happy to be part of the team that made the urban plan for this fabulous place, which I invite you to visit. It's really very nice, Molivos.
Thank you very much, and we're keeping fingers crossed that the situation with COVID pandemic will ease in the nearest future, and we'll be able to really, physically visit this wonderful place and to feel this rich culture and history. So, Katerina, thank you once again for your presentation, for your best practices example, for inspiring maybe Rotarians from other clubs to do what you've been doing in your club and district. And we'll proceed with our program. So, dear Rotarians, dear forum participants, have you got, by the way, your dose of this Saturday inspiration? So I've already got it, and it's just the beginning. And as we move on with some special gift, it will be actually some special treat from the Rotarians, because among the Rotarians, there are representatives like professionals from the area of arts and culture. And our next presenter is actually one of them. So please get your hands ready for the round of applause to Vladimir Duts, President-elect of Rotary Club Lviv, who prepared the music gift for us. So Vladimir will perform something very traditional and cherished in Ukrainian culture. So let's see what it is.
Моє ім'я Дуць Володимир. Я є член і президент-елект Rotary клубу Львів, Україна. Я професійний музикант, навчався у Львівській музичній академії імені Миколи Лисенка по класу диригування. В теперішній час я займаюся організацією концертів, студійним звукозаписом цікавих виконавців, а також створенням різних творчих проєктів. В українській музиці є дуже багато народних пісень, але найбільш унікальним є українська колядка. І зараз я хочу усіх привітати і виконати для вас мою улюблену колядку.
Що то за предиво в світі новина, то Діва Марія сина родила, а як його породила, у ясельця положила, спи, Ісусе мій. А ясип старенький над ясельцями стоїть, Ісусові Христові оксамит стелить, а Марія повиває, до серденька пригортає, спи, Ісусе мій. А Марія повиває, до serdenka prihortaje s Isusemi. Ангели на небі та й заспівали, пастирі на землі людям сказали. Слава буде рожденному, радість буде і мир на землі. Слава буде рожденому, радість буде і мир на землі, і мир на землі, і мир на землі.
So thank you, Vladimir, for bringing in this wonderful atmosphere of Christmas and sharing with us the beauty of Ukrainian Christmas carols. And our international flight keeps on moving further. And the next speaker is ready to hit the forum floor with his presentation. And we are going to virtually travel again to sunny Greece, since our next speaker is from this country of 1,000-year-long history and wisdom, cradle to many vocations and trades. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Laurentios Hazapis and Polio, now coordinator of Zone 21A. Laurentios is the past district governor, District 2470. He is the graduate of the National Technical University of Athens in Mechanical and Electrical Engineering and in Production Engineering. Lorenzo holds master's degree in Management Science from Imperial College in London. Lorenzo's worked for 15 years in the largest Greek textile company as production manager and finally as president of a spinning and weaving division. For more than 30 years, Lorenzo is serving on the board of directors of Attiki Peters, the largest honey packaging company in Greece. And Lorenzo, together with Yanis Zaragas, a fellow Rotarian, have published a series of booklets on operation management. Every 3 months, a new booklet is available free for every Rotarian, Rotaractor, or young professional who are interested to increase the effectiveness of his or her occupation. So, Lorenzo, hello, we can see you now. And if you're ready, so please take the floor with your presentation.
I have first to share the screen.
Yes, please. Okay, it may take several seconds. I will let you know when the screen is on that everything works.
No, sorry.
No, that's okay. Sometimes it happens with online events. But if you press this button, share my screen, and it should appear also in the main stage screen of our forum.
Do you see it?
Not yet, not yet. Maybe we can ask our technical support team to contact with Lorenzo now to help him with sharing his presentation.
I think now you see it.
Yes? Wait, not yet. No, I just can see you and myself in the video, not your screen. Okay, let's figure this out with this technical issue. It's we can see it now. Good. So,
it's okay?
That's okay now. The floor is yours, please.
Dear Rotarians, good afternoon. Although I'm a mechanical engineer, I'm a little bit old for all this new technology. and sorry for this delay. My name is Lorenzo Schazapis. I'm PDG of 2470 district, which is in the south part of Greece. I am now end polio now coordinator for region 25, and I want to share with you some thoughts on leadership and why it is necessary for an effective vocational service. Vocational service is a little bit underestimated in our clubs, not only in Greece, but also in many countries. I remind you what the second object of Rotary says, and it ends as follows: the dignifying, honoring, of each Rotarian's occupation as an opportunity to serve society. And the second avenue of service says fostering the ideal of service in the pursuit of all vocations. To serve society in the pursuit of our vocation is something a little bit wider than the occupation we have for our living. It includes also the feeling of suitability we have for a particular career or occupation, our personal mission, or sometimes our inclination. You can be an engineer, but also love serving as an educator. Do we need to behave as leaders? Why? Why leadership is a core value of Rotary? And as you know, the five core values of Rotary is fellowship, integrity, diversity, service, and of course leadership. Let us see our vision statement of Rotary. Together we see a world where people unite and take action to create lasting change across the globe, in our communities, and in ourselves. The key word is lasting change. But we know that leadership is making the difference, changing, improving things. So we want to create lasting change. That's why we Rotarians have to demonstrate a leading behavior in our professional life, in our vocation, taking action for successful projects. I want to remind you also that in our action plan, the third priority is enhance participant engagement, and includes the following instructions or mandates: support clubs to better engage their members, develop a participant-centered approach to deliver value, offer new opportunities for personal and professional connection. And finally, provide leadership development and skills training. You see that Rotary is caring about the members, and especially for the young fellows that they want to come and join us. Leading means, in a way, to get the conscious yes of the members of your team, which is very serious, the conscious yes. And so we have to train our members to learn and demonstrate the appropriate leading behavior, to have the essential leadership skills, like the following: strategic planning, communication skills, motivating professionals and volunteers, mentoring, time management, accountability, teamwork. We are volunteers, but we act professionally. But we offer our vocational service in a professional way. And training also should be done in a professional way. How we develop leadership skills? By training our members with the Rotary Youth Leadership Awards, with Rotary Leadership Institute, and also with the excellent, now for 2 years, Rotary International Training Center. You have to visit it and see how many things you can learn. But the best way is by example. By example means that we have to control our behavior, to change ourselves, in order to behave as leaders, to adopt the Rotary core values, and also to pursue our motto, to serve above self, by making good use of our professional skills and network. It is worthwhile to always have in mind that leaders who do not listen and focus on their team needs will be surrounded by people who have nothing to say and, of course, nothing to do. In modern times, we believe that a leader has to act as follows. As a leader, you have to have a mission that matters. That means that a clear mission based on values is a lighthouse for others. A clear mission is pulling people like a magnet. You have also to be a big thinker. Some people see the situation and just ask themselves, why? Why I have this in front of me? Challenge existing situations. Imagine non-existing situation and ask yourself, why not? As a leader, you have to be ethical, to respect your people and recognize their rights. Also, to be a change master. Everybody knows that change is the only constant in life. Look for the opportunity in every change. Okay, you do not need to love it, but try to understand it. Be sensitive to the needs, values, perceptions of others, of your people. Be a risk taker. Indecision and caution ward you away from success. So, try to become better by learning from your mistakes. Be a decision maker. A non-decision is one that gives to time and to different situations the right to choose. Use power wisely. Power and greatness are not the goal, but the result of the service process. And finally, okay, sorry, I have to page up. You have to be a communicator. Try to match words with acts. This is the best leadership by example. Be a team builder. Everybody knows that this is the most difficult and at the same time the most fulfilling. Be courageous and be committed. As a Greek, I want to quote Plato on leaders. According to Plato, leaders must be committed to wisdom and truth-seeking, value justice while managing an organization, be moderate in their approach and show restraint in their actions, be considerate but also decisive, and finally, be courageous in vision and resilient in uncertainty. Remember that leaders become real Rotarians, and real Rotarians are first of all very good leaders. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Laurentis, for your presentation, for actually focusing on this very important value of Rotarians as leadership. And now I'm checking, just check briefly if there are some questions in our chat bar. If no, I have some questions based on your presentation that you mentioned that to be a leader is to have a mission that matters. So we see that you are the true leader, and I'd like to correlate to your professional experience, and in particular, actually, to this booklet which you're publishing on operation management. So what is your mission as the leader of this initiative? What you want to achieve with this booklet on operation management?
So many years working as an engineer, and also I'm an educator on operations. I saw that people in Greece, young fellows in Greece, they know too many things. Our universities are very good, but they don't have any idea about operations, how to simplify jobs, how to work cleverly without trying too hard. And operations is the way of working with very clear and simple tools and make your job more easy and also your job more effective. So my mission is that now I'm now 50 years as an engineer. It's a good idea. I have started now 5 years with a very good friend of mine and my secretary when I was governor, that we have to give to young people these tools that they don't learn in the universities. And we have already something about 35 booklets of 20 pages on different items like from leadership to how to simplify their jobs. And I hope that at least the young generation has something very simple to do. And the other mission is that you cannot work always as an educator inside a big hall with people. When you write something, you have to be very easily understood. So all these booklets are written in a Socratic way, questions and answers, and in order to make it easier. Unfortunately, they are in Greek, and you know, I know that these are Greek for you.
Yeah, actually, I wanted to ask what languages are available. And yeah, you've mentioned two really important wise men in history, Plato and Socrates now. And when you were mentioning these Plato rules, like Plato musts for a leader, they looked very much similar to our four-way test in Rotary. There is certainly this the correlation between these musts for a leader, once outlined by Plato, and our four-way test. So let me see if we still have some 5 minutes, like for your presentation, and I'm checking for
I can
questions.
say something about Plato and Socrates. I don't remember it in order to tell it to you, but Socrates had the three-way test for truth. If I find it, I'm going to send it to you. Okay?
Yeah, that's really great if you can share this in our chat bar here in the main stage. So for all our participants,
I don't think I can find it today. I have it in my office. Okay.
Okay, so whenever you find it, so thank you. We'll be very much grateful.
Okay.
We'll post it below our Facebook page. There is the question, by the way, Lorenz, from Gennady Kroichik, also past district governor of our district. Lorenz, do you have Rotary Leadership Institute seminars in your district, and how it could be useful in developing vocational service?
No, we don't have it. We tried hard for 2 years, and then with the problems we have with the economic situation, we stopped everything. Greece is in economic problems for almost 10 years now. But I know that in Bulgaria, they have a very successful program for years. And it is very good, not only for vocation, but also for the whole Rotary understanding, the Rotary ideas and the Rotary life and the Rotary procedures. It's very good.
Okay, thank you. There are some more questions, and actually the request from Natalia Radovanskaya, also the Rotarian from our district, from Kyiv. First of all, words of greeting, great presentation, Lorenzo, really enjoyed it and would love to have it, meaning your booklet. So if possible, and Natalia gives her email, we will forward it to you. And also Natalia is asking, how can I get this book, please?
The booklet is in Greek. So Mikola has my presentation. And if you want, he can share it with you. Okay?
Yeah, Mikola is joining. Mikola, hello.
You have my presentation, Mikola, so you can send to whoever.
Yes, I have the presentation. Sorry, we have some technical problems, and not all your presentation was showed, but if you would like, please tell.
At least we have my
yes.
PPT.
We will share your email, and some people could connect to you directly.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you once again, Lorenzo. And enjoy the rest of the forum. Stay with us.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So we see, and now actually the Rotarians from Ukraine, from District 2232, are ready to hit the forum floor with their presentation and to share their experience and vision of the vocational service. It's also worth noting that this Rotary year, in order to manage the business and vocational connections of Rotarians in our district, the District Business Council was founded, and I'm happy to introduce the chair of the District 2232 Business Council, Oleksiy Degtyarenko. So Oleksiy Degtyarenko is the chair of District 2232 Vocational Service Committee. In 2001, he graduated from Ivan Franko Lviv National University. Oleksiy is the head of Degtyarenko and Partners law firm. He is the chair of the Permanent Arbitration Court at the NGO Business Community Club Ukraine. In 2011, Oleksiy joined Rotary Club Lviv, and since 2014, he's been the chair of Intercountry Committee Ukraine-Poland. Since 2020, Oleksiy holds the position of the District Vocational Service Committee Chairman, which is Business Council. So, and Oleksiy will make his presentation on this newly founded Business Council of District 2232. So we already can see Oleksiy in our screens. Hello, Oleksiy. You're welcome to take the floor. Please unmute yourself because we cannot hear you. No, we cannot hear you.
And now?
Yeah, now that's perfect. Great.
Okay. Hello to all Rotarians. I'm glad to welcome you to this forum. My name is Oleksiy Degtyarenko. I am a chairman of the Vocational Service Committee, head of Business Council, District 2232. And today I want to present you our Business Council. Our Business Council is private, non-profit international organizations. Its activities are designed to strengthen the ties between representatives of international and Ukrainian business through personal networking in an informal atmosphere. Business Council is a close Rotary business club that brings together successful business Rotarians for consolidations, development, communications, and collaborations. The Council has all the conditions for each participant to share experience, knowledge, and energy for community development, as well as use the collective resources of the club to achieve their own goals. The Council includes representatives of different business sectors: constructions, banking, heavy and light industry, HoReCa, legal services, medical services, IT, science and technology, agriculture, and another. Our members share the highest corporate values, goodwill, and commitment to personal organization and environmental development. We are inspired by Euro-Union and United States values. We work to make Ukraine a better place for business. Business Council provides a forum in which members can discuss and find solutions to common problems affecting business in Ukraine. If you are looking for a high-quality government relations advisors and accelerators in building many good relationships with government, or a guide to your fellow business people in Ukraine, the Business Council is the place to be. We have relationship with numerous big-name Ukrainian companies to truly provide the best of the best for our members. The widely recognized top-notch activities of the Business Council include protecting the interests of foreign and domestic investors of the highest state level, promoting leading business with their peers and nurturing close contacts between them, helping businesses make their make of the Ukrainian map with fair opportunities, providing members companies with full sale compulsory information about what's going on the country and its regulatory environment. The Business Council allows for an expansive reach through our web connections. Through this, the whole country, which office is located in the largest business port of Ukraine. The Business Council has it all. Not only does it offer a great networking and advocacy platform and personal advice on a national scale, the organizations also contributes to the Rotary International Ukraine relations and cooperations. Our main tasks are the development of business relations between the club members, realizations of joint ideas, business plans, study of work experience and advanced knowledge in the field of business management, the formations, environment of business communication. The creations of an effective system of interactions of business with state bodies and municipal administrations. Promote the improvement of the legislative framework conducive to the development of business activity in the region. The development of the international relationship club members. Stimulate communications and knowledge exchange between the local and international community. Provide a platform for international business and technology exchange. Improve business-to-business contact between Ukraine and international businesses. Promote better understanding and appreciations of the potential of international trends and investment in Ukraine. Our activities. Business breakfasts, lunches and dinners to discuss current business challenges and trends. Evening meeting to discuss specific issues, business, economic, climate, city issues. Keynote speakers, members of the club and invited experts. Presentations of companies owned by our members. Informal meeting over a glass of wine. Joint family, vacations, sport and cultural events. Meeting with similar foreign organizations and companies. Participations in international conference, private training programs, international business tours, sponsorship. Welcome to Ukraine. Welcome to our forum. Thank you.
Thank you, Alexei, for the presentation of this Rotary Business Council in our district. I'm sure that all our participants got really interested into that. So get ready maybe for some questions in your private and in the private chat. And we also say that the presentations of our speakers, they will be available even after the forum. So if you have questions or would like to go through once again, so you will have such an opportunity. I'm just checking for questions to Alexei in our chat bars in the main stage and in this event. So I think that people really have got just so much information that it's not so easy maybe to come up with some questions immediately. So I will ask a question since we still have some time, which was devoted for Alexei's presentation. And that'll be again about this year presidential theme, Rotary Opens Opportunities. So Alexei, that's almost same question which I asked Vera. What is the major opportunity which Rotary opened for you as the professional? Shall I maybe translate it in Ukrainian?
How you know? First of all, in 2011, I went to United States with Rotary program, Open World, and I opened for me United States and open Rotary. And from this time, I am activity of Rotarian, and I'm glad to be with you and with my friends.
Thanks a lot. So here we have one more like Rotary program alumni, and we see that these programs, which are meant for young professionals, young leaders, they really help us enlarge also our membership. So thank you, Alexei, for speaking today and sharing this information on the Business Council. And we will proceed now. So we've already touched upon the issue of ethics in business, and the question is still pending. Business and ethics, do they go together? Talking about the vocational service, we cannot but focus on the issue. And some of our previous speakers have already shared their thoughts on that. And before introducing our next distinguished speaker, I would like to quote Cliff Dochterman, past Rotary International president of 1992-1993, from the speech he delivered at the presidential celebration in Vancouver in 2003. So, the quotation. As we begin this 21st century, it seems as if our society has come full circle in the question of business ethics. Confidence in business and professional trust has been eroded and lost. Perhaps the time has come for Rotarians to recall the Rotary Code of Business Ethics and tell the world again the important messages of business honesty, ethics, truth, and fairness. So let us celebrate this day as we contemplate the role of vocational service in Rotary. And let us welcome Gennady Kroichik, who will speak on the high ethical standards and business and professional practice. Gennady Kroichik is the past district governor, District Rules and Procedure Committee Chairman, District Representative in Council of Legislation, and first and foremost, he's a member of Rotary Club Lviv, Ukraine, because Rotary is our clubs. So Gennady is the co-founder and shareholder of Gal Expo Joint Stock Company, which is the biggest exhibition organizer in Western Ukraine. Gennady was vice president and president of the company, and also during 2 years, he was the head of the board of Centrix, Central East European Exhibition Organizers Club Union. Today, he's the member of Gal Expo Supervisory Board. Gennady is the Doctor of Philosophy in Technology. And with my greatest pleasure, I'm passing this virtual mic to Gennady Kroichik. Hello, Gennady.
Hello, Tatiana. Thank you very much for this kind introduction. Dear fellow Rotarians, dear friends, dear guests of our forum, when they asked me to present to you the theme of ethical standards in Rotary, it was for me at the same time the challenge and very difficult task. Because, as you know, the ethics is one of the features that is typical for us, Rotarians. And we know a lot about ethical standards. And it is at the same time, it is very difficult in a short speech present you all the parts of these ethical standards. Nevertheless, I will show you my presentation, and I do hope that it will be possible for me in a short time to show you, to say you a few words. One moment.
Yeah, it usually takes several moments.
It takes some moment because it is new virtual tool for us. And now I do hope that you see my presentation on the screen. Is it?
Not yet. Sometimes it takes time. Yeah, it's appearing. Yeah, now we can see a presentation. So
thank you very much. So I can start.
Yep.
So the ethical aspects were always very important to Rotary during all the times of our organization. So I want to present you now the story how Rotary ethical standards were created and how they look today. First of all, why we are joining Rotary? When I tried to find in internet the answers of my of other Rotarians from other clubs, from other districts, I have found the several answers. Some of people presented the different number of reasons. There were 7 reasons, there were 10 reasons, the most often there were number was 20. And when I was reading these lists of reasons why they joined Rotary, I can say that there were many reliable reasons. The opportunity to serve, leadership development, personal growth and development, fun, prestige, etc. But 2 reasons were presented in all the lists: to make friends and to make business contacts. And the roots are from the very beginning of the Rotary. When Rotary was founded, as Paul Harris described this group of people, he said that each represented the recognized honorable vocation, different from that, of the idea that friendship and business could go hand in hand in strengthening both and not incidentally to the individual business or professional benefit of those who participated. And we also must take into account the factor of the time. Chelsea Perry, who was the first secretary of Rotary National Association, described beginning of 20th century as the time where giants of businesses were fighting over trade territories. Competition was ruthless, and not only big businesses, but all sorts of businesses, large and small, were then under the suspicion of being conducted on the basis of get all you can get and get it first. Let me say, I think that there are 2 intentions of all sorts of businesses in people. And if we say about the environment, I think that maybe it is not big difference with the current situation, because there are always very many problems for businesses. But every good specialist strives for professional and career growth. And every good businessman strives to get maximum profit of its enterprise. I think it is absolutely natural, because this is bad soldier who doesn't want to be a general. But when we say about these targets, we must take into account one very important question. What methods do they use to reach their targets? For Rotary, prescribing high ethical standards in business was key issue from the first years of our organization. In 1910, the new formed National Association of Rotary Clubs created a Business Methods Committee. Rotarian Arthur Frederick Sheldon, who joined Rotary Club Chicago in 1908, was its first chairman. He was bookseller, and his professional motto was, "Salesman should be a matter of rendering good service to others." Also, Arthur Frederick Sheldon is well known by his phrase at the speech at the first Rotary Convention in 1911. He proves most who serves best. And you know, it is one of the main ethical principles of our organization. In 1912, Glenn C. Mead, who was president of Rotary in 1912-1913, carved out a code of business ethics. So he proposed that the committee will do it for the advancement of the business morality. And 3 years later, in 1915, a code of ethics for businessmen of all lines was adopted at San Francisco, California Convention. Unfortunately, We do not know all the authors of this code of ethics, and on this photo you can see only a group of Rotarians from Sioux, Iowa, who took part in this creating of this code of ethics. The preamble of the code of ethics was, "My business dealings, ambitions, and relations shall always cause me to take into consideration my highest duties as a member of society." This is a document of 11 paragraphs, and I want to show you only 2 of them. The first one was to consider my vocation worthy and as affording me distinct opportunity to serve society. And this is the formula which may be, in other words, presented in all documents. But also, let me pay your attention to the paragraph 7. It sounds, to understand that one of the greatest assets of a professional or of a businessman in his friends, and that any advantage gained by reason of friendship is eminently ethical and proper. And so I can say it is the ethical base of our today's forum, because first of all, we are thinking about creating new connections that will help us in professional development and in growing our businesses. The code of ethics was not only for internal use within Rotary. In 1921, Rotary inaugurated a campaign for the standardization of business practices in each trade and professional association. Rotary assisted in writing of codes of ethics which prescribe proper rules of conduct for several professional associations. At least 145 national industrial codes of correct practice have been adopted since 1922, were directly a result of the influence of Rotarians. I can say that Rotary did not invent the codes of ethics. For example, the first code of ethics of American Medical Association was created in 1847. But Rotary significantly influenced on widening this practice in different fields of businesses and professional activities. And today, many professional associations count their history of their codes of ethics since 20th of last century. For example, as you can see here, the ICMA, International City County Management Association, have now current code of ethics, but he was primarily developed in 1924. In 1932, one of the world's most widely printed and quoted statements of business ethics was created by Herbert G. Taylor, introduced in the Club Aluminum Products Distribution Company, producer of cookware, for the sake to give the personal instrument for evaluation whether their proposed plans, policies, statements, or actions were right or wrong. What also said Taylor, he defined his four-way test as a simple measuring stick of ethics which everyone in the company could quickly memorize. I will not read the four-way test because it is well known for all of you, but I will only say that the history of how it became the Rotary primary statement, it was in the 40s of last century where Taylor was director of Rotary International, and in 1943 it was adopted by Rotary. Rotary does, however, change with all the time, and the first version of the Rotary Code of Ethics was redrafted under the challenge of Rotary International President Charles Keller in 1987-1988. to become Declaration of Rotarians in Businesses and Professions. The declaration was adopted by the Council of Legislation in 1989 to provide more specific guidelines for the high ethical standards called as in the object of Rotary. But the main difference between declaration and declaration and code of policies previously developed was that while code was a set of principles, the declaration became the set of obligation of all Rotarians. So it became the first step to the code of conduct. And in 2011, for the first time, was presented Rotary Code of Conduct with revised version. It was also shortened from 11 to 8 points, and this document also was not the final one. In October 2014, the new version of Rotarian Code of Conduct was developed. It was shortened to only 4 paragraphs, only 4 articles. And finally, in January 2019, the Rotarian Code of Conduct, not Rotary Code in Touch, sorry, but let me put your attention to this change in the word, not Rotary, but Rotarian, because now we say about personal responsibility of Rotarian. In January 2019, the 5th article was added to this, and now let me present you the current version of Rotarian Code of Conduct. So it sounds, as a Rotarian, I will act with integrity and high ethical standards in my personal and professional life. Deal fairly with others and treat them and their occupation with respect. Use my professional skills through Rotary to mentor young people, help those with special needs, and improve people's quality of life in my community and in the world. Avoid behavior that reflects advisedly on Rotary or other Rotarians. And the last, help maintain a harassment-free environment in Rotary meetings, events, and activities, report any suspected harassment, and help ensure not retaliation of those Rotary individuals that report harassment. Maybe it could be the end of my speech, but what I want to add as a conclusion. The times are changed. Now we are living in a very special time. We live in the time when the COVID-19 pandemic influenced in all parts of our life, and it creates a few new ethical standards. I can say that maybe it is not an obligation, maybe it is not a principle, but for me it is something that could be considered by every Rotarian using our ethical standards, how to behave in current situation. For example, Rotarians must prescribe personal hygiene, social distancing, and other guidelines outlined by World Health Organization, and mainly encourage other people to do the same. Also, I think a special attention might be paid to our employees. Rotarians must provide special attention to their partners and employees, taking into account the influence of economical crisis that goes ahead with the COVID pandemic. Also, I think Rotarians now must be active participants in the process of vaccination to promote its necessity using the experience in fight against polio. I think it is the same situation when we start our fighting against polio. I can say about some other features that now must be useful for in our everyday life. For example, the ethics standards of virtual communication. It is also some of the challenges. So I will end in conclusion only with one word, one expression. Rotarians' high ethical standards are in demand today more than ever. And for me, this motto will be typical for every day of our organization life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gennady. Thank you for taking us so deeply into the history of ethics in Rotary. And as we could see that from the very beginning of the organization founding, this issue was of top importance, since Rotary was originally founded as the business networking organization, supporting each other, and also through their vocational potential, through their business opportunities, serving back their communities. So, and also special thanks for your vision on this new criteria, like new ethics in this sort of called new era, which we are all living in because of this COVID challenges we are facing. I even made the print screen for myself just not to lose it. So thank you once again for sharing and for raising also the spirits and reminding us all, especially the four-way test, which is like the guiding rules for us, the Rotarians. And I will say that we should be these role models in our communities, in our organizations, in our business environment, and to implement these rules and to also teach our colleagues to follow and to keep up these high ethical standards. I'll just briefly look through our chats to see if there are any questions, Gennady, for you. Give me a second. Wow, we have a lot of course, words of appreciation for you for the wonderful presentation, very interesting presentation.
Thank you for my kind viewers. Thank you very much. I do hope I will meet a lot of you on the thematical sessions where, for example, we will also discuss the importance of mentorships in Rotary for vocational development. Let's see you later.
Yeah, thank you very much and looking forward to seeing each of you in our Expo Zone. Thank you, Gennady, once again. And so just let us keep the highest ethical standards in our daily life, in our professional environment. And as I've already said, let us be these role models for our community members, for our colleagues. And let us really remember this four-way test, which is very short, but it's very deep in its meaning, and apply it to what we do in our business practice, our vocational practice, and our everyday life. And to reflect on this very important issue of ethical standards in business and in life in general, and to ask yourself these four simple questions and to answer frankly and fairly, a piece of classical music will serve the perfect complement. So we have the music gift from Rotary Club Kharkiv International, and I'm handing over again this virtual microphone to Victoria Litenko to introduce a virtuoso musician, Nikolai Miroshnichenko.
Nikolai is a virtuoso, laureate of many competitions. He is recognized as the most technically skilled pianist. Carl Czerny, who wrote his legendary etudes, played 13 notes per second. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart 22 notes per second. Our Nikolai Miroshnichenko plays 24 notes per second. Despite his difficult fate and health problems, Nikolai plays more than 10 musical instruments.
So many thanks to Nikolai, and I could literally hear the round of virtual applause for him for this wonderful music piece. And many thanks also go to Rotary Club Kharkiv International, who supports such young and talented musician. So music is the powerful tool and mediator, and many Rotary projects and initiatives turn to music in building and restoring peace and understanding in the conflict-torn areas as part of peace and conflict prevention area of service in Rotary. But first and foremost, music helps us build the inner peace in every one of us, the true source of positive peace worldwide. So, dear ladies and gentlemen, dear forum attendees, in such a peaceful state of mind, I am announcing the closure of the first plenary session of our forum and invite you to the Expo Zone to get acquainted with the business and professional potential of District 20-32, to be followed with discussion breakdown sessions. I see that Mikola has already written in the chat bar. I will just remind you that the Expo Zone will be open from 2 till 3:30, which will be followed by the discussion session, which will start at 3:30 and will last till 5, because at 5 we are waiting for all of you here again at the main stage of our forum. So see you later and enjoy interacting with Rotarians.